last decade. First is Act of Declaration in Philippine Independence. A Declaration of Philippine Independence is a very important day in the country's history. It marks the start of the nation's struggle for freedom from Spanish rule and is celebrated each year with parades and other festivities. The day commemorates the anniversary of the Philippines' Declaration of Independence from Spain on June 12, 1898. The day is a reminder of the bravery and courage of Filipino patriots who fought for freedom and justice during the Spanish colonial period. This day also serves as an important reminder of the continuing struggle for freedom and justice for all Filipinos. The 1899 Constitution. The 1899 Constitution on the Philippines was a major milestone in the history of the country. It was the first constitution of the Philippines after the Spanish colonial period, and it provided a framework for the nation's governance and political system. This document presented a major shift in the way the country was run, as provided a system of government that was more democratic and representative of the people. The 1899 Constitution also established a bicameral legislature. The 1898 Constitution also established a bicameral legislature, a Supreme Court, and an executive branch of government. This constitution provided a basis for the country's independence from Spain, and it laid the foundation for the eventual establishment of the Republic of the Philippines. Next is Treaty of Paris, Peace on Kingdom of Spain. The Treaty of Peace between the United States and the Kingdom of Spain was signed on December 10, 1898 in Paris. This treaty marked the end of the Spanish-American War, which had lasted for over 2 months. The treaty allowed for the United States to gain possession of the territories of Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines, as well as a portion of Cuba. Spain was also required to pay the United States $20 million as part of the agreement. This treaty ultimately allowed for the United States to expand its influence in the Caribbean and the Pacific, and to become a major power in the world. Next is Observable Retraction. Observable Retraction serves as a reminder of how much a person can be influenced by their own circumstances. Rizal was in a very difficult situation when he wrote his retraction, and it is like he was forced into writing it in order to save his life. His retraction served as a reminder that we shall not take our freedom of speech and thought for granted, and that we shall think carefully before we act. His retraction is also a lesson in humility, as he was willing to admit that he had been wrong in his actions and to accept the consequences of his actions. Next is Convention between US and Great Britain. The convention between the United States and Great Britain was signed in Washington, D.C. on December 19, 1818. This agreement marked the beginning of a new era of friendship between the two nations and established an important framework for the development of the international system. The convention provided for the mutual recognition of each nation's sovereignty and the protection of its citizens and property. It also set out rules for the resolution of disputes between the two countries. The convention also contained a clause which allowed for the extradition of criminals from one country to other. The convention was a major milestone in the history of international relations and has had a lasting impact on the relationship between the United States and Great Britain. Through this agreement, the two countries established a framework for resolving disputes and creating a more peaceful existence. The convention also provided a basis for more cooperative relations between the two nations and served as a foundation for the development of a strong and lasting alliance between the United States and Great Britain. This agreement has been an important part of the history of the two countries, and its legacy is still felt today. Next is Philippine-American War. The Philippine-American War was a devastating conflict that had a significant impact on the Philippines. From 1899 to 1902, the war saw a prolonged struggle for Philippine independence from the United States. The war saw many Filipinos killed, with casualties estimated to be in the hundreds of thousands. On the end, the United States emerged victorious, but at a tremendous cost to the Filipino people. The war was an important reminder of the importance of respecting the sovereignty of the countries and the devastating consequences of war. American period. The American period in the Philippines was a time of great change for the country. During this period, the United States took control of the Philippines and began to implement American-style government, institutions, and laws. The U.S. also invested heavily in infrastructure, education, and other aspects of society, helping to modernize the country and raise its standard of living. At the same time, the U.S. also implemented a set of policies that had long-term negative consequences, such as the displacement of the indigenous people and the suppression of Filipino culture. Ultimately, the American period in the Philippines resulted in both positive and negative change for the country, and its effects are still felt today. Next is Commonwealth of the Philippines. The Commonwealth of the Philippines was a period of transition from the American colonial period to the independent Republic of the Philippines. During this period, the Philippine government was autonomous and the country was able to create its own constitution. This period was essential for the formation of the modern Philippine state and for the development of a strong national identity. It also allowed for the establishment of a strong political and economic foundation for the country. Setting the stage for the future of the Philippines, the Commonwealth period also saw the establishment of an official Filipino language, which helped to unify the many different cultures of the Philippine island. This period was also important in the development of Filipino culture and pride, as Filipinos now had the opportunity to express their own identity and culture in their own language. The Commonwealth period also saw the introduction of many social reforms such as education, health, and economic reforms. These reforms helped to improve the quality of life of many Filipinos and to create a more equitable and prosperous society. All in all, the Commonwealth period marked a critical moment in the history of the Philippines and its people. Next is World War II. World War II and the Philippines was a devastating event that left deep scars in its wake. The country was occupied by Japanese forces through the war and suffered tremendous losses of life and property. The occupation of the Philippines by the Japanese resulted in the death of thousands of Filipinos, the destruction of vital infrastructure, and the loss of national sovereignty. The occupation also severely disrupted the country's economy and gave rise to